driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday. I'm going to be filming a full day in the life of a teacher today. So I showed you guys basically almost all of my morning routine. The only thing you missed is that I got dressed before I turned on the camera. So I'm going to show you guys my morning routine. I'll take you guys throughout my day-to-day at school, teaching, planning, all of that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to go to the gym tonight, so I'll take you guys with me. And I'll see you guys when I get home too. So basically I'm just gonna film my entire day today to really give you guys a realistic look into what it's like to be a kindergarten teacher teaching digitally right now. So I just made my breakfast. So I just made this yummy little blueberry banana smoothie. It's really good. I could just tell that I needed some like fruit this morning and some vegetables. So I decided to make a smoothie. And then I have my coffee to drink too. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's only a little bit after 7 right now, and I usually don't leave to school until like 7:45. This is usually when I just eat my breakfast, and while I'm eating my breakfast, I really use this time for whatever I want to use it for. So sometimes I watch YouTube, sometimes I read a book, sometimes I'll work on like school stuff if I have like a lot to do that day. Today I don't have that much to do before I get to actual school, so I'll probably either watch some YouTube, or I just got some new books from the thrift store. They're sitting over there in a pile, and so I might start one of those instead because I'm really excited to start reading those, but we'll see. If you guys are new here though, hello, my name is Haley. I am a second-year kindergarten teacher. I've been vlogging my whole experience, been loving every minute of it, and so I would love it if you would subscribe. Also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. Also, if you're not already, you can follow along on Instagram. I share a lot of day-to-day life, behind the scenes, stuff like that, and I would love to have you there. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do this morning while I eat my breakfast, and I'll show you guys whatever I end up doing. So I actually decided to read the book that I had already started. This is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. It's super good so far. I think I'm on chapter, where is it? Yeah, chapter 6. It's really good so far. I would really recommend it if you like kind of more like mystery thriller kind of books. I really enjoy those books all times of the year, but especially during this time. And so yeah, this is one of the books I got at the thrift store, but I got it a while ago. It's not one of my new ones, but I decided to read this one. Okay, so I'm gonna make my lunch right now to take to school. If you guys watched my meal prep video, then you saw me make these. If you haven't watched that yet, I will link it up above in the iCards, but I just have some quinoa that I cooked in chicken bone broth. Oh my gosh, you guys, this stuff is so yummy because I cooked it in the chicken broth. It's so flavorful. So I'm just gonna make a little salad, and so I just have some quinoa, some chicken, and then some spring mix. If you guys didn't know, if you put a paper towel into your like lettuce, it makes it last so much longer. And then I'm also gonna cut up a little bit of cucumber, and then I just bring it in this little container. So I'm gonna really quickly put together my salad. Okay, I just packed my lunch, so I'll show you guys what I bring to school. So I just have my big water bottle I bring every day. I just bring my salad dressing in the bottle because we have a mini fridge in our office, and so I just bring the whole thing and then I'll just bring it back. And then I also bring this Perfect Bar. I eat half of it during like lunchtime and then half of it after our workout. And then I have a cheese stick and then my salad. So I need to grab a fork, and then that's ready. And then in the morning, sorry, my counter is dirty because I was just cutting stuff. I take 2 like supplements. And so this one is vitamin B. I got this from my chiropractor. And then if you guys have never heard of elderberry, it's like super popular. It's really good at helping to build your immune system. And since we are supposed to come back in a couple of weeks last year during the beginning of the school year, I got super sick. And so I'm really trying to not have that happen again. And so I just take a tablespoon of this in the morning to help my immune system. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna brush my teeth, make sure my teacher bag is all prepped, and I'll be ready to go. I'm at school now, obviously. The very first thing I do when I get to school is put my lunch into our refrigerator, and then I will open up my email and open up Schoology to see if there's anything that I need to respond to or anything like that. I'll turn on my diffuser, and then I will open up our slides for today and just make sure everything's ready to go. And today, since it's Friday, I am going to start kind of planning for next week. I planned like our live lessons, and I just like clip my super important papers on this clipboard. And so I still am planning using just a Word document right now. I've talked about this before, that I do have a Happy Planner and I hope to kind of switch over to that, but this is just so easy for me to do. But I did plan out our Zoom like live lessons for the week, and then I started planning our like Schoology independent assignments that the kids do after our Zoom meetings every day, but I need to finish putting them in and plugging them into our schedule. I'll show you guys how I kind of do that and what our Schoology page looks like. So that's what I'm gonna do today, hopefully finish that. Then I'll be good to go for the weekend. And so I'm just gonna make sure everything's ready for today and then start planning for next week. So basically when I post my assignments for Schoology, I put them into this little table that I post on Schoology as like an update, and the kids can click on each of these and it will link to the assignment on Schoology. And so as you can see, I need to like do all the math assignments, and then there's a few other ones. So I'm probably like halfway done, and then I just need to check our slideshow for today, which I just need to like do a couple of edits on, and then we'll be good to go. So that's what I'm gonna do first this morning. All right, so I just finished uploading all of the independent assignments. I had to record a couple of videos just for next week for their independent assignments. So I finished that, so that feels really good to be done with that. So I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at right now. So I'm pretty much just gonna make sure that I'm completely ready for our Zoom today. For writing this week, we read this book that is from our curriculum. It's just called I Love School. It's kind of funny because obviously they're talking about all these things they love about school, and not very many of them are like that applicable right now, like riding in a bus or playing on the playground. There's some stuff that they do, and they did really seem to enjoy it. And so we did this little brainstorm yesterday. We didn't quite finish, but we talked about what do you like to do at school, and they came up with all these different ideas. And so we started writing yesterday, but they're gonna have time today to finish it. And for writing today, I'm gonna introduce this little anchor chart. I made this last year with my kids. Obviously I made it like an actual anchor chart last year, but This year with teaching virtually, I really prefer to have my anchor charts just on like little pieces of paper and then show it under the document camera so the kids can see it a little bit better, in my opinion. And so super simple, it's just the steps of writing. So the first step is to draw your picture. The second step is to label your picture. So right now, since we're the very first few weeks of kindergarten, we're just labeling the pictures with sight words that we know, like me on top of themselves and their picture, and then the first sound of anything they drew and they know. For example, like if they drew a sun, they could label it with an S. And I have a couple of kids that will maybe write it out, but most of my kids are just labeling with the first letter. And then the third step is to write their sentence, and I obviously help them with this and give them like a sentence stem, and they just use sight words. And then the last step is to color. So I'm gonna go over this today with them while we're writing so that when they go to write, they will know which steps to follow. And I'll probably do a modeled write today because I didn't do one yesterday. But yeah, so that's our plan for the morning. I'll show you guys our slides for today. All right, so they see this and I ask what day today is and they tell me it's Friday. And then we do some sort of like good morning song. Obviously this doesn't say like good morning, but we do like a song in the morning to get them just kind of like happy and warmed up. And then we do a question of the day. So today's question is, do you like Spider-Man or Batman? And so this gives the kids an opportunity to kind of talk to me and, you know, stuff like that. Then we'll do our daily routines and quick practices, which is just counting, and we do like the number of the day and stuff like that. Then we'll do our alphabet song. We do Nellie Edge, which has the sign language, so that's what we do. Then I just have this on here for me to remember that, okay, this is what we're writing about, and then I will transition off of the Google slide into doing writing. Then while they're writing, this is what they'll see on the screen. This is just some quiet, relaxing music, and then I use this little timer from Simply Timers, I think is what it's called, and I just like the alarm at the end. It's not like obnoxious, it's really quiet. So this is what we use for writing time. Then they will go to specials. I'm not going to show her picture, but we take a little 3-minute break during that transition. Then we go into reading rotations, and so this just shows what they sometimes see on their screen. Today's letter of the day is F, so we go over what F looks like and we practice the sign language for F from our song. Then we watch this little Storybots video by Netflix Junior. It just is a fun little video that kind of introduces different words that start with F, so we do this. And then we do a little like letter anchor chart with words that they come up with that start with F. Then for math rotations, we're gonna do counting practice today, so we'll do counting by 1s to 100, we'll do counting by 10s to 100, and then we'll practice 1 to 20. It just kind of depends on where the group is at. I just have a couple of different options. And then during math rotations, when we do counting practice, I'll have the kids unmute and practice counting out loud to us, and they absolutely love it because we like clap for them at the end once they finish counting, and they just like eat it up. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're definitely gonna have to incorporate a few brain breaks. I realized that I didn't put any in there, but we definitely do brain breaks. Their favorite is Roller Coaster by Cuckoo Kangaroo, or whatever it's called from Go Noodle. That one is their absolute favorite. They love it, and so we might do that one today. I don't know, or maybe we'll do a different one. I don't know. I need to put in a couple of brain break slides, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So I just have about 15 minutes before our Zoom meeting starts, so I'm gonna get out all my materials, make sure we're all ready to go, and start teaching. All right, these are the 2 brain breaks that I found. So this is just like a little Simon Says game. I think they'll really like that. They really love Simon Says. And then we also have done this animal dance and freeze before during their PE class, and so I think they'll like those too. So those are the 2 brain breaks I have in my slideshow, just in case, and then if we need more, I can obviously just look up more while we go, but those are the 2 I have planned. You can tell me which character this one is right here. If you like Spider-Man better, you're gonna show me a 1. If you like Batman better, you're gonna show me a 2. So everyone think in your head. Ready, set, show me. All right, perfect. We're gonna do our numbers now. Please stand up. We're gonna do a new one today that we haven't done before. So stand up, stand up. Okay, who knows what number this is? Show me. Good, a 1.
The dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from.
Good job. Take a seat. Find your sitting spot. Yesterday, oops, zoom in, there we go. Yesterday our number was this number. Who knows what number yesterday was? You're right, it's 19. So now I'm gonna circle today's number. Oh my goodness, who knows what number today is? I'm gonna look for a quiet raised hand. You're right, it's 20. And guess what? Oh my goodness, did we make a new 10? Yeah, so we have to cross it off. Whoa. Okay, so let's write our equation. So yesterday was 19, and today I added one more, so we have 20. Okay, so now on our dot chart, I am gonna add one more. Did we make a new 10? Shake your head yes or no. My goodness, so guess what? We get to flip a new one for next week. Look at that, isn't that cool? Okay, so this is what 20 looks like when it's so big. What number is this? 20. So who knows what this is right here? You might have it in your school box. It's a pencil. So our very first step when we're writing is to draw your picture. And when we draw our picture, we use our pencil only. Did you guys know that? Okay, and then our second step right here is label your picture. And if I hold this little picture way close, you can see that I labeled my son with the S, like S, and I labeled the picture of me with me. So that's our second step. Once you're finished drawing your picture with your pencil, then we're gonna label our picture. And then number 3 is write your sentence. And guess what? So many of you yesterday wrote your sentence. Raise your hand if you practiced writing your sentence yesterday in your picture. Yeah, everyone did such an amazing job. And we always write our sentence down below the line, right? So that's our third step. And our very last step, hold up the number 4, our very last step. What do you think we do last? What do you think this is a picture of? Yeah, our color crayons. So do we color our picture right from the start? No, that's not number 1. We color our picture after we do all of these things. So I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna practice writing my story today. But you know what? Sometimes I forget the steps, so I need your guys' help, okay? How many of you think you can help me? Give me a thumbs up if you think you can help me. Okay, so what do I do first? Who can help me? What should I do first? I'm gonna get ready to draw my picture. Okay, so I know that we're writing about things we love to do at school. And one thing I love to do at school is to see you guys. I love to see you guys at school. So I'm gonna draw me. So here is me, Mrs. Backhome.
It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in.
Who can tell me what do I do next? Oh, is it time for me to color? Okay, what do I do next? Who can help me? I label, okay, thank you. What should I label the picture of me with? What word do I use again? Who knows that sight word?
'Cause I can't change it anyway. Soon it's all over.
Now is it time for me to color? No, oh my goodness. I have one more step. What's my next step? Right here, does anybody remember? So here is where I write my sentence, right?
So enjoy your heartbreak. Enjoy your heartbreak, my friend.
Okay, now I need to look at my chart again. Now is it time for me to color? Yes, now I can get out my crayons and I can color. So while we're writing today, we're gonna make sure that we follow these steps, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you think you can follow these steps today. So now it's your turn. So go ahead and get out your writing journal. So we're gonna practice one time together and then it'll be your turn to practice counting, okay? And everyone warm up your hands so we're ready. Okay, we're gonna count from 1 to 20. Okay, here we go. 1.
Soon it's all over. And you've been running again.
Good job! Yay! He got it all the way to 30. Good job. All right, a new teacher's gonna come. I'm so proud of you guys. Will you give yourself a big, big hug because you guys practiced your counting so much. Good job. All right, friends, we just finished our Zoom. I just got an email that I am very bummed out about. If you guys have watched my vlogs before, then you probably know that we were supposed to come back on the 26th of October, which is in like 2 weeks or so, and it got pushed back, which is fine because obviously like I want everyone to be safe, but it is just kind of discouraging because it's easier to do distance learning when you have like an end date in mind, you know, where you're like, okay, I only have to do this for this many more weeks and then we'll get to be in person and I get to see these kids and work with them and stuff. It's just disheartening because I feel like this is what we're gonna do all year long. They're gonna set a date and then it's gonna get pushed and then they're gonna set a date and it's gonna get pushed, and I just like, I don't know. It's just hard, you know? Just disheartening when you have like your hopes up that we'll be back and it doesn't happen, which is fine. But yep, there's that. So because today has turned into a harder day than I wanted it to be, I'm gonna share some things that went well today. We practiced counting today and so many of my kids have improved in their counting. Like a lot of them can count, you know, quite a bit further than they could before. Like a couple of my kids counted all the way to 100, which is crazy. So they've definitely been learning, and that's, I think, the difference between this fall for me and in the spring. In the spring, I didn't really see like that much growth in my kids while we were closed. Obviously, it was kind of like emergency teaching, whereas now we've like had time to prepare, and you know, I just am better at teaching online than I was in the spring, obviously. And to see them actually making progress and learning and like actually seeing it happen definitely is encouraging, when it's like I just know that this is so much harder to learn and to teach, and it's just harder. And so seeing them actually growing and they're learning, and you know, I've had a couple of kids in our Zoom meetings like ask other kids like, oh, do you want to be my friend? And they'll call them by their names, and they're starting to like build relationships, which is so awesome. I just am encouraged by that. So I just need to think about the positives, that, you know, distance learning isn't going horribly. Like the kids are learning and they're making friends and they know my name, they know who I am, and they know that I'm their teacher. And we just have to hold on to those moments when it's hard. Distance learning is definitely not easy, for sure, but there are moments that are good in those hard days. Now I want to kind of figure out if we are allowed to like send home more supplies, because if we don't have like an end date in mind, I want to start doing like themes, like, I don't know, doing fun stuff to make it fun. Like if we're gonna be doing this for a long time, we need to like boost up our engagement a little bit more, and I want to send home like crafts and stuff for us to do together, because right now all they have is their like writing journal to draw pictures in, and I would love if we were able to send home more supplies. So anyways, I will need to look into that, but yeah, that's the update. I just grabbed my lunch, so I'm gonna eat that right now and finish up everything for next week, and I need to make the slideshow for next week, so that's what I'm gonna work on. And then in a little bit we'll probably go to the gym after we're done. So that's the plan, and I'll check with you guys later. All right, so I'm working on our slideshow right now, and I get questions sometimes about where I get my Google Slides backgrounds from, and so I get them from a website called Slides Carnival. I've shared about them before, so I'm not going to talk very long about them, but basically they're just this website that looks like this, and there's just a ton of different slideshow backgrounds you can choose from for PowerPoint or Google Slides. And so I just chose this really simple like green leafy one. It's just calm and pretty cute. And so when I'm making my slides, I basically just have my plans out for the week and just kind of go through, you know, the entire day, and then I am guaranteed that I have all the slides. So that's kind of how I make my slideshow. All right, you guys, I am obviously in my car. I just got to the gym, and so I'm gonna go into the gym and work out. My teacher friend is here with me, and so we're gonna go work out together. Hello friends, I am home from the gym now. I look really gross, but I didn't get to film anything at the gym. It's kind of hard for me to film while I'm there just because I'm wearing a mask and it's just the gym, so it's weird to like film yourself working out, I feel like. But yeah, we had a good workout, and so I'm gonna go inside. We actually are going over to a friend's house tonight, and we're gonna go eat dinner and play board games, and so I need to go and shower and do my hair and not look crazy. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little more in-depth look at what my day is like as a kindergarten teacher right now. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. And if you aren't already, feel free to follow along on Instagram. I'd love to have you over there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!